Boys back in the lab. I get questioned these days on safety. A lot of people are worried about their safety, worried about where to keep guns, keep weapons in the house so your house is safe. Well, me, as soon as I come in through the front door, the first thing I worried about is reach. It had to be within reach. So as soon as I come in to the front door, I got, boom, I go to my closet. As soon as I open my closet, boom, I coming out with it. That's one, okay? So therefore, I know that's there right at the door, nothing to worry about, I know it again. Second thing you do is also, depending on what size of apartment you got, how small, how big it is, mine's happen to be large. So therefore, the larger, the more places to hide you do. Me, I make sure it's always accessible. Or I can also reach, boom, coming out with it, okay? That's what I do. I make sure that everywhere I go, no matter what, it's accessible to me. And it's not just guns, it's also knives. You can make sure that, whatever you do, you got that knife coming out too. Knives are very important, Sometimes it don't have to be a gun, it be the knife, you know what I mean? So you gotta know where to pull it from, what to do, so different places in the house, once I reach, I know I'm coming out with it, but that's me, you know what I mean? So it's not just a knife, not just a gun, you gotta know what to do, boom, go on the couch to another couch, you gotta know what you're coming out with, you know what I mean? You just gotta know around your surroundings what's in reach, going to, let's say to right here, reaching by the fireplace. Again, gotta know what you're doing, where you're doing, where you're going with it. You know what I mean? I got a nice furniture here on the wall next to the TV. You know what I mean? Yep, I need something done. Yep, we reach around here, boom. Yeah, you got that knife coming. Gotta see what you're doing with it. No matter where you go in the house, I make sure nobody else can see it. It's not obvious to nobody. It can be obvious to nobody, because if it's obvious, that's not good. You know what I mean? But everywhere I go, depending on how large I can, you know what I mean? And it also depends on how many guns you got, how many knives you got. Me, I have loads and loads and oodles of the damn thing. So everything I go, I'm pulling out. So again, the question is, how many guns, how many knives, how many weapons I need in the house? The answer is, how comfortable are you? How accessible is it? What's the threat level? Where are you? Where do you live? What are you worried about? Who's coming through the door? Many other questions you got to answer. So at the end of the day, it comes down to, what do you think you need? How many you got available? If you got one gun, there's only one place to put it. You got 10 guns, many places to put it. All right? Boys back in the lab. Sit back, kick back, take your hat off, kick your feet up, and smoke one.